Hi YouTube, it's Vanessa here again. I want to start off by saying I'm trying to record this on my desktop, and the volume is so flipping loud. So I feel like I have to whisper in order to do this. I don't know why. I tried to do one video before, and I couldn't hear myself because the speakers were so loud. So I'm trying to redo it now. So hopefully it works. But today will be my 4 and 5 DPO update video. Like I said, I tried to do one video yesterday and it was just completely messed up, so I deleted it. But for DPO, I'll start off with that. I told you in my previous video that I had a lot of nausea, and that was so unusual for me. Um, that night at work, the nausea went away. I got home, went to sleep, woke up, and it was back again. So it's going back and forth. And when I wake up, it's there. I saw on somebody else's YouTube channel that she was having a lot of nausea because of her prenatal vitamins. Yesterday, before I went to work, I forgot to take mine, so I'm pretty sure, like I'm positive that my nausea doesn't come from that. And when I do take my prenatal vitamins, I take them after I eat, so I don't think that's a factor to it. But these are the prenatal vitamins that I take. It's prenatal Spring Valley, excuse me, prenatal multivitamin with folic acid. I got these for Walmart, so cost under $10. Can't remember. I had them for a while. I actually had been taking the prenatal vitamins a month prior to me trying to get pregnant because I was trying to get my hair and my nails to grow. So good thing that we decided to get pregnant after when we did because I've already been taking the pills. I sound nasally for some reason. I don't know what's going on with that. I don't feel sick like that type of sick, so I don't know. Could be another sign or symptom. But yeah, the nausea has subsided, but it came back and it goes back and forth. So that's how my 4 DPO is. It's been 5 DPO, which is today. Um, there's a little bit of nausea when I wake up, like I said before, but it's nothing too extreme. When I got off of right before I got off of work, I worked a 14, almost 15-hour shift last night. Right when I was getting ready to get off of work, I noticed I started having cramping. I haven't had that before, so it made me super excited because I'm thinking, okay, it's the implementation time. So, yeah, I had the cramping ever since around 9 o'clock this morning, and it's still there. It's not as prominent as it was before. It's there, it's noticeable, but it's not painful. It kind of reminds me of the cramps I get to warn my, like, the cramps that my body gives me to warn me that my cycle is coming. That's how it feels, and it's way too early for that because according to my ovulation calendar, and you know how you type it in and it lets you know when your next period is. I shouldn't have a menstrual until at least the 10th at the earliest. So yeah, they kind of excited me that I'm having these cramps. Um, yeah, so right now I guess this nasally thing, this didn't happen till after I woke up. I've been up for a while, and I made me a home cooked. Well, I'm gonna call it a home cooked meal, some ramen noodles, because I've been working these 12-hour shifts back to back to back. This is my last one for the week. This is my fourth night, so um, I wrote some notes so I won't forget about certain things. I talked about the vitamins. I've been taking those for a month, almost a month and a half now, before I even thought about getting pregnant. Um, a little background, more background about my pregnancy experiences. I have been pregnant 3 times, but I only have one living child, which she's 3 years old. My first pregnancy, I had an ectopic pregnancy. I noticed that I can't remember what side it was on, but I noticed I was having a lot of pain, and I went to the hospital. They did the ultrasound, the vaginal one with the long probe and everything, and they saw that I had a ectopic pregnancy. They showed me after they did the surgery, and I woke up. They showed me a picture of the fallopian tube that was inflamed, and just to let me know, okay, they had to remove the pregnancy. But good thing about that, I caught it early, so I saved my fallopian tube. But of course, there's scarring from the actual surgery. I can't remember what side it was on, but I know ever since I had that surgery, and that was in 2005. It seems like to me I only ovulate on the right hand side. That's why I have my pain each and every month. It's like I have to get my heating pad and wrap it around and take my ibuprofen and just go lay down and go to sleep. It's always been on the right side. Which on the let me go back to 4DPO. I did notice that all of a sudden I started having some tingling sensations. I don't know how to describe it. Some little aches on my left side, which that's not normal for me. It's always on the right side. So yeah, that's 4DPO. Oh, and okay, back to my other pregnancies. I'm sorry, I'm all over the place. My second pregnancy, I went into labor at 34 and a half weeks. I had a son. He was born pretty healthy, but he ended up passing away at 2 months old. When I was pregnant with him, I had preeclampsia, so that's what caused me to go up. They induced me. My blood pressure was like 200 and something, and it's in the range of having seizures, so they didn't want to chance it. So that's what happened in that pregnancy. In my third pregnancy, I had her at 34 and a half weeks also. But she was okay. She had to stay in the NICU for like a week after she was born just because her body weight and making sure she had enough oxygen and everything. She was 4 pounds and 10 ounces when she was born, and my son was 4 pounds 8 ounces, I believe, something like that. But they do consider me a high risk pregnancy because of my previous pregnancies. But yeah, that's with that. That's why it's like I feel like if I do get pregnant right now, I'm like when I was pregnant with my daughter, I was super paranoid, and I'm pretty sure it's gonna be the same if I get pregnant again because you just never know what happens. You always hope and wish for the best, but there's things that can happen, you know. Um, I'm not trying to sound all negative and crap because I want the best, you know. Everybody wants the best. Okay, 5 DPOs. I already talked about that, about how I have a little nausea today. I'm nasally today, and I've had the cramping. So that's what's been going on with the 5 DPOs. I thought about things that I would do differently if I don't get pregnant this month. Um, like I said, I just decided on the spur of the moment to try to get pregnant. So if it doesn't happen this month, I decided to, amp it up a little bit and pay more attention to my body as far as taking my vitamins constantly without forgetting to take it one day. I'm gonna try the Mucinex also. I read and I saw online that the Mucinex helps thin out your cervical membrane to give the sperm a better opportunity to get to where it needs to go. So I'm gonna do that. The OPK kits, the ovulation predictor kits, I had a couple of those that I just played with. I may try that again, but I know when I ovulate because it's so evident after, so I don't know. It may just be a waste of money for me. I'm not gonna do the temperature thing because I work all these crazy hours. There's no way to really track it. It depends on what time I get off work basically, and that varies each and every day I go to work. So I'm not sure if I'm gonna do that or not. um, I decided not to take a pregnancy test again until at least the third. The third is my sister's birthday, so I told her that was gonna be her present. I'm gonna get online and we're gonna do a pregnancy test together, so she can be like the first one to see the results of, besides for my husband. So I'm gonna wait till the third. And the third I will be 9 DPO. I think so. Wait, today is the fifth. I don't know. I don't know what I'll be. Uh, I cannot think straight for nothing. But today I'm 5. Third is in 2 days, so I'll be 7 DPO. I had to do the math in my head. But my computer is acting crazy. Yeah. So that's what's gonna happen with that. I try to record it while I'm doing it online, and if that doesn't come up positive, I'll do it in a couple of, like, 2 days later, every 2 days. I still haven't received my pregnancy test that I ordered from earlypregnancytest.com, and I think it's just because of the holiday with the weekend, and I don't think it's gonna come tomorrow. I don't think the post office is open tomorrow, but I don't know. I've been checking my mailbox, so I won't have to go to Walmart and buy the test. But I did notice, like, on earlypregnancytest.com, the tests they have were like 85 cents a test. And when I went to Walmart, I saw some tests for 88 cents a test, and I'm like, maybe I should have just went with the Walmart. So, but I read on the box of the Walmart packet that you can test as early as your first menstrual day of your day of your menstrual period. But with the test from earlypregnancytest.com, you can test within 5 days of your first menstrual period. So I guess that's why it's a better deal to buy it online. Um, well, that's about it for right now. If you have any questions or comments, just write me. I don't mind. If you're going through the same thing I'm going through right now, please share your experience. I know this is exciting and nervousness for us, and we can all go through it together. Just write me. But yeah, thank you for watching, and I'll give another update video on tomorrow.